Hello, this is Jamie Flynn from the Chemung County Civil Service Office, here to talk about how to fill out an application for examination or employment with Chemung County, City of Elmira Regional Civil Service. Looking at the application, it's really important that you fill out everything on the application in great details. If you're applying for a position or an examination, you need to fill out what position or examination title you are applying for. If there is an examination that you are looking at, an exam announcement, you will want to put the examination number along with that. When it comes to your address, it's very important that you are filling in this information, especially if there's a residency requirement to live in Chemung County. We need to be able to prove that you live in Chemung County in order to qualify you. Also, you'll receive your admissions notices, disqualification letters, and anything else pertaining to the examination with the information you put on this application. Veterans credits. If you are looking to collect veterans credits to give you extra points in examination, you're going to check whether you're a non-disabled war veteran or a disabled war veteran. If you check one of these boxes, you'll want to stop by the Civil Service Office to pick up a Veterans Credit application that will give you information on all the information you need and the documents you need to provide in order to collect these veterans credits on your examination only. The questions just answer to the best of your ability. If you need a special arrangement or you can't be at an exam for a specific reason on the date that it is scheduled, we'll need to know why and make sure that you are eligible for an alternate test date, provided your reasoning. Some of our examinations, like law enforcement positions and commercial driver's license positions, we do need to have your date of birth. So make sure that you're putting that down if you are going to have a commercial driver's license or you're applying for an age-restricted position such as deputy sheriff or police officer or traffic officer. This extra page is to help you explain any reason why up here you would have said yes or no, or if you have extra work experience that you want to include. Second place in your application is your education. Most of our tested positions have an education requirement, a high school, college, specific degree programs that are listed on the exam announcement, and any other qualifying or minimum quals that you'll need to meet. It's very important that you're putting your degree program because sometimes it is very specific and it'll say a bachelor's degree in business administration or whatever is related to that exam that you're applying for. Driver's license information is important when we have a special requirement on our exam announcement. If our exam announcement has a special requirement that you need to have possession of a driver's license at time of appointment, it is very important that you fill out this portion. When we get to the work experience, this is where people get hung up a lot of times and get disqualified from taking the examination because they haven't put enough information or just not completely showing how they meet minimum qualifications. The length of employment, the from and to date, we need exact dates. We can't have just like 2019 to 2020 because we don't know when you started in 2019 or ended in 2020. And most times on the exam announcements under the minimum quals, it will say 1 year of experience in an office setting working with financial records, just an example. If we do not have the exact lengths of employment, it's harder to qualify you and you might be missing months that could qualify you. All of your work experience and the hours worked per week are prorated per civil service law. Hours worked is very important. All hours are prorated, and we only qualify using full-time paid qualifying experience. So if you work 0 to 9 hours at a job, that is no time in that employment. If you work 10 to 15 hours somewhere, it's 1/4 time. So if you worked 3 years and you've only worked 10 to 15 hours a week, we're going to prorate that time, and it's going to be a lot less than what you expect. Your duties are very important. So when you're looking at an exam announcement, you want to see what experience is qualifying. And then you want to put down only the jobs that you have worked that are going to show that you meet the minimum qualifications and the duties to perform the job you're applying for. If you're applying for a clerk position and it requires that you have 1 year of clerical experience, you're not going to want to put down that you were a camp counselor because it's not clerical in nature. So it's very important that you're putting down the duties that and job experience that qualifies you. Your references should be somebody that knows your abilities. It should not be a family member, and it should be somebody that's familiar with your work ethic and has evaluated your work performance in the past. Finally, it is very important that you do sign your application, attesting that everything that you've put on your application is true, and that we'll take it as word. If you don't sign your application, you will automatically get disqualified from the exam. We will send you your application back, asking you to sign it in a prescribed amount of time. If we do not get that back, you will not be eligible to take the examination. That's pretty much it. And if you have any other questions, you can always contact our civil service office. Again, my name is Jamie Flynn, and I do all of the exam administration for Chemung County. And my phone number is 607-737-2811. Or you can always email me at jflynn@chemungcountyny.gov. Thank you.